Stimulus package and the bottom line for Central Florida.
A new report just released today projects the U.S. employment rate, now at 7.6%, is expected to hit a peak of 9% later this year.
We have big story team coverage. Today, President Obama sent the first $15 billion of stimulus money to states. At a meeting today, a few Republican governors have said they might not take that money. Steve Handelsman has that story from our nation's capital. But first, Congressman Alan Grayson is in town breaking down exactly what Central Florida stands to gain from the president's stimulus plan. West 2's Amanda Ober kicks off coverage live in the newsroom. Amanda?
Congressman Grayson says that stimulus money coming to Central Florida will help create jobs, increase food stamp benefits, and also provide health insurance coverage to those in need. Now, he made these claims in front of an agency that was full of the Central Floridians who are most in need.
At Workforce Central Florida Monday, every computer is taken up by a job seeker.
I need a job as of yesterday.
The competition is stiff. There are 80,000 people applying for jobs through the agency and only 1,000 jobs available.
I get a lot of interviews. I've got a lot of callbacks, but it's always, well, you're overqualified. I'm like, okay, well, hire me anyway. But overqualified does not equate to having a job.
While the job seekers toiled away, newly elected Congressman, Democrat Alan Grayson, pulled up out front on a LYNX bus. Grayson claims the economic stimulus plan just passed is going to be the answer to many economic ills. One project to be funded in Central Florida is the building of hundreds of new bus shelters for LYNX. In addition, Grayson says $100 million will go to Orange County schools and several billion more will go to increase food stamp benefits and subsidize health insurance for the unemployed.
The federal government is stepping in to make sure that our social services don't collapse. And by doing so, we're keeping jobs in existence, the teachers' jobs, for instance, I mentioned before. We're adding new jobs, and we're making sure that human needs are met.
What do these promises mean to these job seekers? Kenesha French says it's encouraging, but right now, she just needs a job.
Well, I have 2 interviews today, so I'm hoping, crossing fingers, that I don't hear that you're too qualified and that I can get into something immediately.
Now, I asked Congressman Grayson if the $100 million he claims is coming to the Orange County School District, as well as the $12 million that's supposed to be coming to Workforce Central Florida, is a done deal. Is that money guaranteed? And he claims, yes, it is. It's just a matter of filling out the paperwork. Amanda Ober reporting, West 2 News.
Amanda, thanks. If you're in need of a job, Workforce Central Florida wants to help you find it. Right now, Workforce is holding a virtual job fair through Friday. Participants can log on to their site, post their resumes, and search through job listings. For more information, log on to our website, wesh.com. Technology and healthcare stocks continue to carry Wall Street through these tough times. All 3 major markets, though, trading lower today amid word of a new series of federal standards for banks facing failure. Now, the markets don't like uncertainty, and there are major concerns about what might happen with banks and the U.S. financial system overall. President Barack Obama says the first part of the multi-billion-dollar stimulus plan is going out this week.
By the time most of you get home, money will be waiting to help 20 million vulnerable Americans in your states keep their health care coverage.
President Obama wants to reform Medicare and Medicaid this year to cut the nation's deficit in half in 4 years. The president also met with U.S. governors today. Some are expressing concern about parts of that stimulus plan. Steve Handelsman will continue our team coverage with both of these issues just ahead in our second half hour.
School budget cuts will be the focus of 2 public meetings today in Orange and Brevard counties. Possible solutions include combining elementary schools, cutting arts and sports programs, and shortening the school week. This weekend, parents, students, and teachers signed 4,500 letters to send to state lawmakers. It's part of a campaign they're calling Save Our Schools. Tonight's budget meeting in Orange County is from 6:30 to 8 at Lee Middle School. In Brevard, it's from 7 to 9 at Maxwell King Performing Arts Center. You can find out more on how to save money in our Project Economy section of wesh.com. We've also posted links to sites where you can search for jobs or read all about the $825 billion economic stimulus plan.
Their daughter is facing murder charges, but it's a civil case that's taking precedent right now and has lawyers fighting in the case against Casey Anthony. Bob Keeling has the latest on why the focus is on George and Cindy Anthony.
Plus, she's in the hospital fighting for her life. Just ahead, what's being done with the children of a woman who was brutally attacked by a chimpanzee last week.
And Palin Unplugged. The Alaska governor is sounding off about the election, Katie Couric, and her daughter Bristol. You're watching West 2 News in high definition.
want you to taste the difference that better ingredients, better pizza makes. Pop